Hey guys, Mike here. Super excited to announce that the vendor table is going to be at WPPI 2025. So in case you weren't aware of what WPPI is, it's the ultimate destination for wedding and portrait photographers. It's happening from March 16th to the 20th at the Rio Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's your chance to learn from the best in the industry, get hands-on with the latest gear and tech, and connect with like-minded creatives. Plus, you're going to leave there with long-lasting friendships, fresh inspiration, and a whole new passion for your craft. So check out more information and get your tickets with the link in the show notes. Now, let's kick off the episode. Welcome back to the vendor table.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
It's been a minute since we recorded.
I know. We've done a lot of guest spots.
We have. We're guests on a lot of podcasts lately.
Stop with the ego.
Oh my God, I got such an ego. Fucking, there's some troll in
The trolls are out in a boot right now.
A lot of trolls in our comment section lately. Why do they all look like they get pegged by their wives? There's a running theme here that
Don't want to kink shame, but like,
you could tell like fucking the wife gives it to them. Ugh! Okay.
But yeah. A lot of trolls.
A lot of trolls.
I'm starting to have fun.
Hey haters.
I'm starting to have fun with it though.
I love it. Thank you for the engagement. We love you. But to all those that actually do tune in, we love you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We're on, this is like episode 91, I think. We're almost at 100. Isn't that crazy?
My little baby podcast.
We said we were going to stop at 5. Here we are.
Still grown up.
2 years later.
They grow up so fast.
Still at the same table.
Still at the same table. Well, we had one other table.
We did have a different table. That's true. But a lot has gone on since we've last recorded.
Yes.
TikTok got banned. TikTok got reinstated. A lot of drama on TikTok.
In 12 hours.
Yeah, crazy.
Way to play with my emotions like that. And I loved all the posts that was like, I'll miss you. And since TikTok is getting banned, I'm just going to air all my dirty laundry. And
I love that. That was great.
And then it came back.
You know what was my favorite thing was you saying you're a TikTok refugee on Red Note.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, I'm a TikTok refugee.
I'm learning Mandarin.
Meanwhile, she's like, I fucking hate TikTok. I hate it so much. Okay. Oh, my God.
If you pull up the receipts, I said all of that pre-July, okay?
Yeah, then you found
my
spicy
algorithm.
Didn't you?
I found Book Talk. I found
the man chopping wood.
Listen, I've been following Thorne Bradley for a long time, okay? And
he's a good-looking dude as well. I do like his banter.
And listen,
he knows what he's doing. If I was that good-looking and all I had to do was chop wood, I'd do the same fucking thing.
And he's a feminist, so like
he's a big feminist.
Listen, we love him.
I found so much good stuff on TikTok. So I restarted my TikTok.
I saw.
Okay, like I always reference that, like, I have a TikTok, but I hadn't posted since 2023. So I started posting again, like 5 days in a row. Okay, I probably won't post today.
So much content.
I know. Well, I'm just recycling. Yeah, I'm recycling Instagram content and stuff like that. And it's really interesting the dynamic of the audience versus like Instagram. Like, it's so weird.
Kind of random.
It's very random, and my algorithm on TikTok is really interesting. I don't know. I watched the Royal Rumble, and now it's all wrestling content. Yeah, I fucking love wrestling. But you know what? I don't love wrestling anymore. I loved wrestling when I was a kid. But I watched the Royal Rumble. I watched WrestleMania. I watched the big events. And I'm like, who the fuck are these people? But when like the old school guys come back, I get really excited. So now all my feed is wrestling content. And then all of a sudden, it's brides bitching about the wedding industry and wrestling content. So that's my FYP, everybody, in case anybody wanted to know.
Mine is just thirst traps and books and
I don't want to look at your FYP.
And a lot of goats.
You like goats like screaming?
Yeah, like screaming, fainting.
Okay. All right. Well,
I also managed to find myself on Duck Talk.
What?
I liked one video of a duck, and now it's just all ducks.
I like the farm talks, like,
Great.
There's one where it's like, was it like the chicken or the hen that lays the eggs, and she's just like, you ratchet ass bitch. Like, do you see that?
Yeah.
Fucking love that one. It's like Feral Farm or something
Youth
like that.
Farm.
Yeah, fucking love that lady.
Yeah,
she's great.
She's great. And she also has emos, and they're crazy.
Yeah, I love like the unhinged farm top too.
Listen,
I land on those
I
ones.
watched like a 20-minute video of a horse giving birth last night. It's a little wild right now.
That's a lot. Well, you know what else is? You know what?
Experience.
Yeah, we had a lot of TikTok drama between the fucking app getting banned, coming back, reinstated, all this shit. Before that happened,
I know everybody was looking forward to us talking about this stuff. So,
so we have to talk about it. So a lot of drama went down on TikTok. There was a bride who removed her makeup and posted it on TikTok. Oh boy. Oh sweetie. Oh sweetie.
Just
mean
girl energy. You really want to go there and record yourself removing your makeup and be like, I can't wait to make a TikTok about this later.
That's the part that fucking infuriated me.
Why though? Why can't you wait to do that? Because you know you're gonna get views.
Well, that's it. Like, you know you're getting views. And I've said this before, I'll say it again, but like when you hit 10,000 followers and you can monetize your content, those views are contagious. Those likes are contagious. And you start seeing money pile up there, okay? Lands on the FYP. I don't think she expected the reaction that she got, though.
Yeah, here's the thing, though. Like, you see an opportunity for views and comments and engagement and money, but that's not always going to be a positive reaction, girlfriend.
No, and we saw that. Like, you know, her caption said, getting my makeup done for my wedding, and I hated it so much that I decided to wash it off and redo it myself.
Nasty.
That's mean girl energy. Now, she did not tag the makeup artist in the video.
I love what the makeup artist did, though.
So I do too, but like in the video, she's showing like scrubbing the makeup off. She's got the support of her bridesmaids, and she's...
Bitches, by the way, all of you.
Bitches.
You're supposed to be the people that have the voice of reason for upset bride, right? Hey, slow it down, calm down. It's an easy fix. Just ask your makeup artist if she can change something. Where were you?
You little bitches.
Bitches. Rude.
But, you know, they're sitting there. They're supporting her as she scrubs it off her face and everything like that. And then she turns to the camera and she says, I can't wait to post about this to TikTok. Bro, what?
Oh, is you good?
Nah, man.
Nah. No, it's just wrong. And like the ones that we're going to talk about after this still, it seems to be a trend right now.
But like,
and I'm going to blame Sepia Bride.
Yeah. There she is. It's like it was Groundhog's Day yesterday or 2 days ago. It's like she rears her head back in
And you know what? I don't like talking about her because like she's gotten enough from the people, but remember I just talked about how like people were airing their dirty laundry like when TikTok was about to go down. Well,
she did it too.
And she said that 3 weeks before she posted that first clip, she was already in therapy.
God.
They were already separating.
I've said this before. Sepia. We're not talking Sepia Bride. And it is sepia. I
don't care what
I can't with her. Okay, we're moving on. All right.
Still to this day,
it took up my whole summer.
Still to this day, going in the comments and saying, "Yeah, the photos are still trash, though." Bitch, fuck you. Shut up.
Move on. Go on Love Island or something.
Oh, that would be. I would watch it. I would.
Oh God. She'd be the villain of Love Island.
Yeah.
I've never watched Love Island, but I'm sure there's villains.
You know that all the Love Island, like the Islanders, would be like, Sepia Bride.
Yeah. Oh yeah, aren't you that Sepia Bride? Oh, great for us. Want to go on there? Maybe they'll air the interview again. That'd be great. Okay.
Anyway.
All right. But okay. So with the makeup artist video, right? The bride's video hit 20 million views. But the vendors in the industry were very quick to jump to the makeup artist's defense, who we didn't know who it was.
Right.
Okay. Very quick to jump to her defense. And I did love to see like that united community coming to the defense. Like, first off, all right, if you are unhappy with your makeup, it's very easy to just ask the makeup artist to fix it for you.
Put your big girl panties on and tell them you're unhappy.
And if you can't do that, Okay, you're not confrontational, and that's not a confrontation. But if you're not confrontational,
Delegate.
just ask one of the bridesmaids to help you do that. It's not that difficult to be just a adult here. Let's be real. All right, and for reference, this girl's 21 who posted this. 21, getting married, everything like that.
This seems to be a common theme in the ones that we're going to go over today. Actually,
Okay,
you have some young brides, young couples, who are causing problems. I get it. Your frontal lobe is not fully developed yet.
It's just,
But don't fucking get married if you can't do something as simple as tell somebody that you're unhappy with a service you received.
seriously.
This is like walking into the hair salon, getting a haircut you're not happy with, going home and being like, Mom, I really hate my hair. Can you go and say something? And then bringing your mommy with you to say something to the hairstylist.
Yeah.
Like, you're a little bitch.
You're an adult. You're getting married. Like, I mean, seriously, just grow the fuck up.
If you're old, if you are grown enough to get married, you are grown enough to say you're not happy with something.
Yeah.
And deal with it like an adult.
And that's all I think had to be done, because I've seen makeup artists have to retouch or fix a certain thing and things like that. It's not a big deal. They're willing to do it. They don't take offense to it.
Mike and I will be the first people to admit if a vendor was in the wrong. Like, we're
100%. We've called out vendors on this show over the last 2 years.
all the time. But so many of these issues that we're running across, like seeing unfold on the internet, are just so outrageous for the vendor community. And this just seems to be an ongoing trend in 2024, 2025. And this has to stop. It is so ridiculous.
It's gross. It's just, if you're going on TikTok or any social media platform to blast a vendor, like, this isn't going to end up well for you unless that vendor really fucked up. Okay. If it's here's what I think. Okay. Like, these youngins, okay, are going on there to air their dirty laundry. Okay. Maybe gain a little viral fame. Okay. Show that they're unhappy with a service, something like that. But what they're not realizing is they're doing this in a manner that is so toxic and so mean girl energy that they think they're just being funny. And when in reality, they don't think they're doing it, but they're hurting somebody's business.
Yes.
So they're trying to drag somebody's business, their livelihood. This is what somebody does for a fucking living.
That's how they feed their families.
Like, and you know, when I saw this, I was so quick to just be like, all right, what this look like? Was it trash? Was it bad? Things like that. Okay, totally understandable. All right. You have every right to write a negative review. We both have said that, right? It's different when you go on TikTok and try to drag somebody, though.
Yeah.
So I think when I saw the makeup and then I saw what she did to her makeup, it didn't look fucking different.
It was damn near identical.
It didn't look different.
She showed the before and after, and I was like, babe, what's the difference?
It didn't look anything different than what she showed.
That's no shade to the makeup artist, because it was a very natural look.
Yeah.
Which I just couldn't wrap my head. And then in the comments, it was like, for everyone who's saying, like, it doesn't look the same. Well, it felt different.
Like, I just don't, I didn't get that. And I'm like, motherfucker, okay? So, you know what, though? You know what I loved about this whole fucking thing, right?
Tell me.
You know what I loved about this whole thing, all right? The makeup artist posted a response video. She'd never been on TikTok, right? And this is before the TikTok ban. Never been on TikTok. Posted her sweet response video. Heartfelt, genuine, you know, felt sorry for the bride, like had the whole thing. And she was just like, you could tell, very empathetic towards the whole situation. And to see her then explode in terms of popularity, following, was just so sweet karma.
I love karma when it acts so swiftly, you know?
She gained 400,000 followers.
It was
400,000 people.
in her response video, she outed herself as the makeup artist. She
Yes.
was like, I'm the makeup artist. It was me. And she is like doing everything right.
100%.
Empathizing with the bride. You know, she expressed that the bride said she was happy with her makeup, and it was a shock to her to find out that she didn't like it, and to find out in this way. Because the bride never said anything to her before or after the fact, you know? And then you could see her in the video talking to the camera, like very much on the verge of tears. And I was just like, I must protect this woman at all costs.
Like, so super sweet, like just
vendor vigilante justice.
Just loved it. Well, she gained 400,000 followers. Girl, I hope you monetized the fuck out of that. Her video,
absolutely.
Her response video had 60 million views. Like, she's, you know, like every video after that had hundreds of thousands of views. I hope you blow up. I hope you're getting success. She also reported she gained 120 clients just a week after her.
Incredible.
Fuck yeah. Karma, justice. Motherfucker, I love this shit.
I love that.
Love that for you. So her name's Kendra Jones, a.k.a. Twirly Shears. Give her a follow. Give her a like. She deserves it. We hope you're crushing it, girly. We hope you're crushing it. And to the bride,
I hope you learned your lesson.
I hope this is just an absolute lesson in humility in just everything in your life, okay? Because when you bring that mean girl energy, it's not wanted in the world.
No, and it's also, I mean, it makes me wonder what your friends in real life now think of you.
I don't think they think any different.
I think maybe her close circle, maybe her bridesmaids probably had her back and been like, you know what, it's not that bad, which bad friends. You're bad friends.
Yeah, horrible friends.
But let's say people who associated with her are now probably looking at her like, why would you do that?
You're going to get,
man. You know, it's not just the internet. This is real life. So
this episode is sponsored by the Legal Paige. The Legal Paige is a legal education platform for small businesses and a contract template shop. They help you get legally legit in minutes. So Lauren,
I've been using a Legal Paige contract for a while now.
I know you have. And guess what?
Did you do it?
I did. I took the jump. Yes. I took the jump and I implemented Paige's contract into my proposals and everything.
How amazing.
Oh my God. There was so much in there that like just covers my bases.
That you wouldn't even think of.
I'm like, where was this my whole life?
Mm-hmm.
So they have literally changed the game for me. They have made me feel a lot more secure in my business. And I really think you guys should take a look.
Just take a peek.
Just take a peek. Take a peek.
And there's also something for anything. Like, I've gotten a couple of destination inquiries and realized that I needed to change my contract. So you can purchase a destination wedding contract.
Yeah, maybe if you have a second shooter or an associate shooter and you need an agreement, they have those as well. So it doesn't matter what you are in the industry, whether you're a photographer, videographer, planner, florist, DJ, you name it. The Legal Paige has a contract that will make your business legally legit.
All contracts have been reviewed and critiqued by industry-leading professionals and come with free future updates made by the Legal Paige's legal team.
And I don't know if you guys know this, but Paige is a retired wedding and family photographer, as well as an attorney. So she has a very unique perspective and expertise when it comes to photography contracts. They offer education through blog posts, podcast episodes, YouTube channel, pretty much you name it.
The whole nine.
So definitely check them out. Use the link in the show notes to get legally legit. And you know what's really cool about it, Lauren? We got a code.
We got a code. Use TVT10.
And that will get you what?
10% off anything in the shop.
So you want to get your business legally legit? Check out the Legal Paige. Super excited to announce a partnership with Blacksmith Print Co.
Look at this thick bitch.
Oh, God. Yo, she's spicy. I love her. Yeah. So Blacksmith brings quality, simplicity, and a boutique customer service to photographers looking to upgrade their album experience. These things are fucking good.
Beautiful.
I mean, we picked them up. Like, we got Brady, the owner, sent us these sample albums with our photos in them. One, they look gorgeous. Color was
fantastic.
Spot fucking on. Beautiful, beautiful albums. Super thick, super heavy.
He also walked us through the design process and onboarding personally.
Yeah.
And he does that for every single client that he books.
Yeah, and I love that personalized experience. So the albums included, like what he offers, 8x8, 10x10, 12x12 sizes available. So included with an album purchase is premium packaging, free shipping, any cover material. They have leather, linen, embossed names, raised letters, cameo window option, and embossing foil, so you can like, you know, see your names and everything like that.
90% of orders ship within 7 business days, and ordering is super easy right through the website. Blacksmith only takes 30 to 50 new photographers a year who are looking to order 15 albums a year or more. A special offer for Vendor Table listeners who qualify will get $500 of album credits towards your first sample when you mention the Vendor Table in the How Did You Hear About Us section when applying on Blacksmith's website.
So check them out for yourself at blacksmithprintco.com.
Yeah, and we're going to get into the next one, which this is my personal favorite because I don't do response videos, and I did a response video.
I did a response video. We've never posted a response video on TikTok ever. We both did one.
I was so incensed by this. Again, super young couple.
I sent this to you when it had like 7,000 views.
I know, and I watched
I was like, this is infuriating.
I watched it, and we just kept watching it go up and up and up and up and up. And at first, so this is a couple that had a. We listen and we don't judge, right? We listen and we don't judge. What looked like an Alice in Wonderland themed reception.
Someone said like tacky carnival. It's like my Super Sweet 16.
Was your theme haunted carnival? Was my favorite.
No, we listen and we don't judge.
Listen and we don't judge.
Listen and we judge a lot here. Let's be real.
Anyway, her name was Austin May. I believe she has locked down her account and or deleted it.
No, she deleted her account.
She deleted her whole account within 24 hours of posting this video. The couple said that they were disappointed with their reception photos and posted a TikTok with 16 captures, leading everyone to believe that this was the style that all of the images were shot in, which was very experimental, kind of blurry, a little disposable film camera type is what I would say, which is very trendy right now.
Yeah.
So everybody who's viewing this clip is thinking, oh my God, like this is what your reception photos look like? And you could see, like Mike sent it to me when it had like 7,000 views. It was fresh, it was new. You could see most of the people were like, oh my God, I'd be so pissed if this is what I got. Then the tables started turning.
Yeah, they found a gallery that it was the couple's gallery, like their entire photo gallery.
Now the thing here was that this is where the couple fucked up.
Yeah.
They tagged the photographer.
Yeah, the two photographers.
Both photographers. So it was the company
and then the associate
who shot the wedding.
Okay. This was just when you did that. And like the video of like them starting the video with the thumbs down and
shaking
like
their heads.
And it was just like ugh.
So people put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
And listen, when it comes to the internet, everyone is the FBI.
Yeah, and you know what? I love you guys, by the way. I'm talking right to camera, okay? Love you guys. You guys send us these videos like right away. Like you tag us in them, you mention us in those. Like I feel like we have like little spies. It's like Washington spy ring. So you know what? People, couples, you want to drag a vendor, you better fucking make sure you're dragging them for the right reasons and not the wrong ones.
Yeah, make sure we don't find it.
Yeah, because if we fucking find that, and believe me, we have spies all over the place, okay?
So they did tag both of the photographers, which, you know, when you do something like that, you are now giving license to your audience to harass that person.
Yep.
You're giving them the ability to find and harass them. So this photographer was initially getting some false reviews, which is great. Stop doing this.
Hate mail, false reviews.
And this is how the photographer found out.
Yep. She wasn't on TikTok, or she was on TikTok, but hardly posted and stuff like that.
She was dealing with the mom.
Yeah.
And apparently had a great conversation. They reached an agreement with certain things, and everything was fine until this.
And, you know, so I did some internet investigation in this. When one of our listeners sent us the story when it was fresh, it had 7,000 views and everything like that. and sent me the gallery attached to it. And I went through it. And I remember that's what I sent to you as well. I was like, these photos are beautiful.
Yeah.
The full gallery, the photos are beautiful. So I'm like starting to look, I'm watching the video and I'm seeing like these, creative captures. Okay. And I'm like, yeah, they're like filmic, like they may be disposable, like you said. Right. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, there's got to be more here.
Yep.
Well, the gallery had like 1,500 images. And from the reception, there's probably like 400 to 500 images. And the ones from the reception were pretty damn good. And I'm like, and especially since she was working with very minimal light.
She just had to work with like Edison bulbs and string lights.
Like, very hard to do. You're using usually on camera or you have to use flash and you want to keep it's very difficult to do. So, I commended that they did a great job in capturing the environment of what this couple wanted. What I was like looking at was I was looking at it and I was just like, so this couple pulled 16 creative captures, right? 16. And wanted to just showcase those.
Yep.
And like have people like feel sympathy for them that like they got these photos back. But then after looking at the reception photos, I'm like, these reception photos are great. They're fine. And the photos before that, the portraits,
stunning,
the family photos, one representative of what the photographer showed on her website, her portfolio, everything like that. 2 stunning captures.
Oh, and this couple posted those photos.
Oh yeah, posted them. No problem posting those.
No problem posting those without tagging the photographer.
You fucking cocksucker motherfuckers.
So
Sorry.
Really...
Oh, I gotta, motherfucker. Fuck you. Fuck you. Now I'm going off. Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry
if you're listening with kids around.
It was so easy to spot that this couple just wanted the clicks, just wanted the likes, just wanted the comments, just wanted the views. And when you saw, so like a lot of photographers, if you're a bride or groom or couple listening to this, here is something that you might not know about what we do with our galleries. Every now and again, we will try a trendy or experimental style and duplicate a photo and send you that.
Blurry photos.
We will send you experimental duplicates of certain shots. And that is exactly what this photographer did. For
100%.
every single picture that they took that was in that style, they had a duplicate in the normal style.
Exactly.
So what this couple had done was completely pull the wool over everyone's eyes just to try and make them look better.
100%. And what a lot
to
of
fit their narrative.
What a lot of people didn't realize before the video got taken down was that the video was 1 minute and 1 second long. 1 minute and 1 second long on TikTok. And for those who are like, who cares, right? Well, all right. When a video is 1 minute and 1 second long on TikTok, it qualifies for the creative portal. All right. So the creative rewards program. So that couple could monetize that content, especially if it lands on the FYP. So that's pretty interesting that they made that video 1 minute and 1 second long to drag those photographers. So that's what led me to believe right away that they were after clicks. The photographer worked with the couple for resolution here, okay? When she found out the couple wasn't happy, like she offered multiple forms of resolution.
I have so many issues with this to begin with, but continue.
Okay. She offered them raw photos, right? Which the couple said that would make them happy.
Yep.
Then she offered a full fucking refund. Full refund. Full. Not deposit, not retainer, not second payment, not partial. Full refund. Full refund. And the couple said no. So the photographer was talking to the parents, the mom, thought they reached a resolution, right? All this stuff. And then this 19-year-old bride decides to post to TikTok. A mean girl did. Girl, that backfired so bad.
So bad.
So bad.
So bad.
So bad.
This was
sweet karma, baby.
As bad as the makeup artist one was, this was tenfold. Like, this girl got spit roasted in the comments.
And,
I commented on it a couple times, and I was just like, girl, there's still time to delete this. Just, there's still time.
And, she did delete it.
She did.
She did delete it. And then,
she turned off comments first.
She turned off comments.
Which was so dirty.
Oh.
So dirty.
Yeah, it's so dirty because you wanted
Because
to.
then all the comments are gone. You can't see any of the comments that were on there exposing them for the pieces of shit that they were.
Oh, I screen recorded that video, lady.
A lot of people did.
But yeah, so that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Hey, guess what? Don't be a garbage person.
Merch coming soon.
Merch coming soon.
Yeah.
We just want to give a special shout out to Maroo, one of our sponsors. Maroo is a modern payment experience for the weddings and events industry.
Maroo has added some incredible new features, including the ability to send contracts, create itemized invoices, and our personal favorite, the ability to pay contractors.
Love this.
Yeah, like that makes me so happy to have a platform that if I need to pay like an associate or a second shooter, I'm paying them right through Maroo. It just goes right to their bank account, makes things so nice and easy.
It's also so neat and organized.
Yes.
You can find anything.
Super organized. Like, I love it because I'm just like, hey, I got to print it out at the end of the year, send my accountant over for tax purposes and all that stuff.
Perfect.
It keeps things so nice and neat.
Maroo is a community of 10,000 plus wedding and event professionals, and it's growing. They offer seamless transactions and a hassle-free payment experience. They make it easy for you to focus on what you do best, creating memorable experiences.
So we went over it, but with Maroo, you could create and share your contract, accept and make payments without processing fees, offer clients a simpler experience, no need to sign up, just pay and go, and pay your contractors, something we both love. So it also keeps all your payments neatly organized in the central hub. You could sign up for free at maroo.us/TBT.
If you're a wedding pro looking to scale your business, you have got to check out the Abundance Group Mastermind.
Yeah, this isn't just like any other program. It's an experience like nothing else in the wedding world. So I worked with Ashley. She's amazing. And let me tell you, she's one of the really the most generous, genuine people I've ever met. She's built $1 million a year wedding planning company and shares her knowledge and time in a way that's truly unmatched.
In the Mastermind, you get unlimited daily voice coaching with Ashley. Yes, really. Access to every course she's ever created, and 2 incredible live in-person events each year. Plus, the group itself is filled with wedding vendors who are scaling, many who are over the $100,000 mark, some even hitting $500,000 plus.
Jeez.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty damn good. This isn't just about learning. It's about being part of a community that gets it and pushes you to grow, really. So if you're serious about scaling your business, all right, you want to take it to the next level, you got to check this out.
What's great for TBT listeners is that we have a special link that allows you to skip the wait list. So check out the link in the show notes for more info.
But all right, so with that happening, with them turning off comments, eventually what happened was they couldn't take the heat, right? Took down the video.
Oh, well, here's what happened.
Okay. I want you to.
Here's what happened.
You're having fun with this. I love
am,
this for you.
because it's the irony of it, really. Like, when you tag the photographers and, people start going to harass the photographer, and then the tables turn, and then people realize, what did you think was going to happen, girly pop? People found your job.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one.
People found you on the gram. They found your salon. They messaged her boss.
She's a hairstylist, too. Girl, you're in the creative space.
She had to shut down her Instagram. Her boss was dealing with all these comments from people. It just, and listen, I don't condone it.
I don't either, but karma's swift. Just know when you do shit like this, and this is a message to all these youngins, these TikTok queens. Love you cuties, okay? I don't either.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
I'm trying to be, I don't know, whatever. I'm trying to be nice. Why, though? All right. If you're going to fucking do this shit, one,
you're not free from consequence.
Just know you reap what you sow. And I think in these 2 cases, what we saw was karma being so sweet. So I think if you're going to go out there and you have a disagreement with a vendor, or you didn't like a quality of service from a vendor or something, right? One, try to resolve that offline, off the internet, okay? I don't think you need to take it to this level. You don't need to post Instagrams or TikToks saying you're dissatisfied with a service and stuff like that, especially if the vendor did their job. Okay. If you're not satisfied with the job the vendor did and they still performed to their ability and they still provided the service that they guaranteed, which they did, okay, both of these artists did, I think that's where, okay, you're having buyer's remorse here. You could post that maybe you're not happy about it to the review page.
Reviews.
Okay. Reviews go a long way. It's constructive criticism. Now, I don't expect everybody to go out there and just fucking put 1-star reviews or anything like that because you disagreed with like your vendor and everything like that. But remember, like people, like most vendors are small businesses. Okay. Most rely on this income to feed their family. So if you are really dissatisfied with the quality of service that you got back, all right, you have every right to write a negative review. Every right to do that. All right. But be truthful about it. Be transparent about it. Offer constructive criticism. Okay. Give the vendor a reason to correct their service. Okay. Maybe there is a resolution that can be met offline. Okay. But when you go to TikTok or Instagram or any social media platform to just drag a vendor and you're clearly trying to do it for money, okay, from monetization standards, that's where you cross a damn line. And I think this is the lesson here. Deal with your problems offline. Be a fucking adult. Be a fucking adult.
It's not that hard.
All right. And if you don't like the quality of service, tell your vendor, okay, and see what they can do to help reach a resolution.
I think it's also this thought process with younger people who may be dealing with the stuff like this, where they are afraid of the confrontation in person, and they think that putting it out there on the internet is some kind of invisible barrier to that person. But we can see it. Like, people are going to send it to us. Or like in the case of these poor vendors who had to find out through somebody that they knew, it's not fake life. It is real life.
Yeah.
And if you think that this like posting on TikTok versus talking to somebody in person is like a weird barrier that protects you from consequence, it's not. And honestly, it's way worse. It's just not worth it.
No.
And it's also part of this commentary now that, let's going back to bride groups too. This going into bride groups, going into these online forums and just ripping your vendors to shreds with no way to defend themselves or get the other side of the story, or even trying to find a resolution before doing so, is just fucking tacky.
Yeah. It's just, you're
doing yourself a disservice because you haven't even given the vendor the opportunity to rectify a situation they don't even know about.
Yeah. And that's what these were about. Like, the vendors were trying to reach a resolution or trying to fix issues. The makeup artist had no idea.
The fuck is wrong with y'all?
Okay. And the photographer was dealing with the mother, which, grow the fuck up.
Grow
bitch.
up.
Oh my God.
You and your fucking haunted carnival of a reception.
Oh.
Get fucked.
Jesus.
And listen, I usually love that shit, but ooh.
Well, all right.
Ooh.
So these were two big cases here. Now, I've seen on, especially the photographer one went exploded and went viral. A lot of people were like posting like, hey, like, are these cases of defamation? Are, what can vendors do to defend themselves? Like, against especially social media backlash and slander, right? Like, what can vendors do to do this? Like, a lot of vendors have like certain things for defamation in their contracts. But like we said before, like a client has a right to write a negative review.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't put anything in your contract to like eliminate somebody from leaving you a bad review.
Yeah.
You can put it in there. It's not going to hold up.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like we talked to Paige, which we're gonna have her chime in. One of the segments we're gonna try to implement is called the Paige's Corner. Okay, to episodes like this where this is something that we want to get her opinion on and things like that. So we asked her that question. So we're gonna see if she could give a response to that, and if she can, we're gonna insert it into this video.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey everyone, Paige here. So as Mike and Lauren mentioned, adding a contract clause, such as a non-disparagement clause that prohibits clients from leaving negative reviews, often called a gag clause, is generally unenforceable under the Consumer Review Fairness Act. And I get it. Some vendors are considering this, but enforcing it in court would be really tough and could backfire if clients feel that it's limiting their free speech. Plus, let's be real, clients who are bold enough to post harsh reviews online or go onto TikTok aren't likely going to be deterred by a contract clause. They're not going to open up your contract, read it, and be like, oh yeah, now I'm not going to post. Unfortunately, that means that this type of clause won't actually prevent the behavior that you're worried about. So what do you do instead? I would suggest setting really clear expectations in your client communication about resolving disputes privately. You can reinforce this in your workflow and even in, say, your contract's mediation or arbitration clause by requiring written notice of dissatisfaction in an attempt to resolve the dispute amicably before taking it public. But honestly, the best place to handle this, in my opinion, is in direct conversations and emails, not just your contract. That said, if a client crosses the line from sharing their opinion into false, harmful statements online that damage your reputation, also known as defamation, you do have legal options. You would need to prove that 1, their statements are factually false and not just opinions, and 2, that their statements caused actual harm to your business, such as lost bookings, reputational damage, etc. And beyond defamation, you do have other legal claims like business disparagement, tortious interference, false light, fraud, harassment, cyberstalking. All of those could apply. And if things escalate, a cease and desist letter from a lawyer might be enough to get defamatory content taken down. Bottom line here, I wish I could say that your contract would fully protect you, but it's not going to. However, knowing your legal rights in instances like this will.
It's not the same. This isn't the same as a couple writing a negative review. Like, I feel like
This is being genuinely misleading.
Yeah, especially with the photographer, like, I feel like this is cause for defamation, slander, things like that, because you're misleading. You're telling lies.
And it's causing direct damage. Well, maybe not now, but it could have caused direct damage to this person's reputation in business.
Exactly. So, like, defamation is where you're actually losing business. You know, you see clients canceling contracts. We've seen that around here. Like, you know, there was a case where a makeup artist was actually, like, somebody wrote a review in a bride group, okay, and like was trying to trash this, and she lost business. Case for defamation in that regard. So I think if you're thinking like, hey, I want to add a clause to my contract to protect me from internet like slander or things like that, one, you probably have a slander or a defamation clause in your contract.
And that could encompass harassment and things like that as well.
Okay. But there's nothing you could do. There's nothing you're going to add that's like going to prevent somebody from writing a negative review or a negative experience or something like that, especially if they are telling the truth about that. So, you know, listen, guys, if you're providing a good service out there and you're doing your fucking job and you did all you could to make the couple happy, and you know, like, hey, I did my job. I did my business. This is my business. I made sure to do everything. There's sometimes nothing you could do about a negative review. It's just people, you know, just disagree with how they are. They have buyer's remorse, something like that, okay? So I get, you know, you want to protect yourself. I just think in this case, you might not be able to put that into your contract. And to be honest with you, I don't think you can.
No.
So.
And in this particular situation, like in these two scenarios that we've laid out here, you know, the photographer in the last one we just spoke about was Maddie Wood Photo.
Shout out Maddie.
Maddie.
Crushing it, girly.
Girl, you deserve a hug. These particular situations were very easily determined to have the vendor victorious. However, I mean, we had CPA Gate, we had CPA Bride, and that was very polarized.
Very polarized.
And that could have really hurt Hannah.
Yeah.
You know, so there's give and take in everyone.
Yeah, these cases were a lot different than CPA Gate because CPA Gate was very polarized.
I am really proud of the vendor community for like very quickly finding and spotting the bullshit and coming to these vendors' defense.
Yeah, and
And to all the couples that were also in the comments that were defending these vendors, thank you.
Yeah, seriously.
Because this does not happen as much as it should.
No. And I think you guys saw this firsthand, what kind of damage this could have potentially done to these two vendors. Like, remember, at the end of the day, like, these people are trying to run a business. And while it's okay, you could overcome a negative review. You can. And like, believe me, we all have. All right. And if you haven't yet,
It will happen.
You work in the industry long enough, I guarantee there will be a time where you have to overcome one. All right.
That first 4-star after getting a 5-star, you're like, what did I do?
Yeah. I remember my first 4.8 star review. Oh, I was so devastated. Like so devastated. And believe me, you don't want to feel like that.
No.
But you can overcome those. What you can't overcome is like that one photographer was getting death threats.
Right.
Like, that had to take their kids out of school because they're getting made fun of. Shit like that. When you put your shit on the internet and trying to drag or hurt another person or their business, you deserve every bit of karma that these two fucking people got. So you know what? Remember that. Remember that. If you're fucking pissed off at a service or anything like that, handle it like a motherfucking adult.
There's a reason why so many people were afraid to start a podcast with the content that we are talking about.
Yeah, seriously.
Vendors are terrified of backlash because it just comes without being able to defend themselves.
Yep.
And it's like we get comments all the time in our Facebook group where people are like, ooh, why is this posted anonymous? Probably because they get doxxed and harassed if they put their name out there.
Yeah.
So shut the fuck up.
If you're in our Facebook group, you always can post anonymously. You could always
question it.
You could DM us. We'll never expose your name or anything like that, like unless you wanted us to, okay? But we're never gonna put your name out there or anything like that. Your anonymity is very important to us as vendors. So we hope this is a lesson learned for a lot of motherfuckers out there. I'm cursing a lot today.
So much.
I'm so mad about this.
I wanna do like a counter, just be like bing every time Mike says motherfucker.
I said cocksucker today.
You did.
I never say cocksucker.
No, that's a good one.
That is a good one. And I said, the fucking, that one guy gets pegged by his wife. Jeez. Wow. All right. Sorry, guys. Explicit rating on this one, as usual. Well, listen, we hope your 2025 is off to a great start. We love you so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in. We hope to see you at WPPI if you're going.
Yay.
But Lauren.
Yes.
Where can they find you?
You can find me at LaurenO'BrienPhoto.com and Lauren O'Brien Photo and the Feral Photog on Instagram and TikTok. Mike, where can they find you?
At Michael Cazzaro Photo on Instagram, TikTok, as well as my website, which I've been posting to TikTok. Okay. And you can find us at the Vendor Table Pod on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, as well as
our Facebook group.
Guys, it's been fun. Catch you next time.
Okay, bye.